All right, so I'm Mark Mr. Bro. I'm a one from the Great Millstone Camp here in Philadelphia, giving all praises and honor to Yahweh Bashim Shah Bashim Kakwadash. Double honor to the positive Great Millstone and honor citation out there to the Hopefully Elect. So in this video, we're just going to get into some headlines, some articles, maybe some videos, and line them up with the scriptures. All right, so the first one to get into. All right, come on, say it. Here we go. All right. It says this is dated October 9th, 2023. It says Netanyahu or Satan Yahoo is drawing the U.S. into war with Iran. Okay, that's just one headline. And what scriptures, come to mind? The least of the flock shall draw them out. Let's get it. Mm. Yeah, you see how they correlate with each other. Even though if you go into these chapters, they literally talk about Edom and Babylon being the same thing, and also Edom is equated with the daughter of Babylon. Just real quick, to bring that out. This is how you can easily prove that Babylon the Great is controlled by the Edomites. This is Psalms 137 verse 7. It says, "Remember, O Yahweh, Bashem Shah, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it, or destroy it, even to the foundation thereof. O daughter of..." Oh my God, this is another precept too. That just came to mind. The least of the flock, which is Amalek. Okay. It says, "O daughter of Babylon," talking about Edom, Esau, the descendants of Edom, okay, or Esau, who art to be destroyed. Man, look, man, it's too many scriptures, man. See, the aftermath of all this, America is going to be destroyed, man. And hopefully, as the so-called the small hats, they said this is their 9/11, man. And what happened? What was what happened with 9/11, man? A war happened that to this day, okay, they still over there in Afghanistan, man. Okay, so hopefully, like I've been saying in previous videos, this is a prolonged war that leads to World War III. And again, you see it in the headlines, man. All these different nations are about to jump in. This article right here, it says, as Israel goes to war, Russia must now decide where its loyalty lies in the Middle East. And again, what scripture comes to mind? Ezekiel 38. Okay. So we in that time, and hopefully again, like this leads to that third world's war. Okay. Which is this all in the scriptures, man. Let's get it. Yeah, I know all the scriptures I just pulled out. Oh, yeah, I have to get that one first. This is Revelation 9 and 12. It says, "One woe is past," meaning one world war is past, "and behold, two come." It's like there come two woes more hereafter, meaning two world wars. Okay, World War II, and look at the casualties, tens of millions. Okay, how much more? It's going to be billions. Okay, because the Lord is going to intervene in that war, man. When the Lord comes back, He's going to cleanse the earth of wickedness, man. Okay, but ultimately, Esau, after 1,000 years, he's going to be obliterated. That's when the earth is going to be clean, dissolved of wickedness, man. After the wicked is erased from existence. Okay, that's at the hardcore bondage for you other nations, man. But Esau, Edom, he's the one that's going to be destroyed, man. He has severe punishments that's coming towards him, towards his people. He's going to be punished entirely. Okay, yeah, more, World War III scriptures, man. Down below. This is real quick. I think it's Revelation 11. Yep. Revelation 11 and 14. The second woe is past, World War II, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. And hey, it did, man. We've been in the third woe for a long time, man. And now we at the time of the battle, man, the time of the actual fight. We get Joel real quick. This is Joel 3 and 1. It says up top, it says the nations will be judged. For behold, in those days and in that time when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem, that happened. The 12 tribes of Israel went into slavery where we are this day, until this very day. To this day, we are in captivity. I will also gather all nations, which the Lord is doing, as you hear the rumors of war, okay? Wars and rumors of war, and will bring them down into the valley of Yahweh-Shaphat, which is the Middle East. Yahweh-Shaphat is Yahweh's judgment, or valley of decision, and will plead with them there for my people. Okay, how is he going to plead with them? The word plead right there means to judge. Let me see. It says it. Okay, so I ain't got, okay. Yup. To judge, vindicate, Shaphat. And how is he going to plead with them? This is Isaiah 66, verse 15. For behold, the Lord will come with fire and with his chariots like a whirlwind, to render his rebuke, to render his anger with fury and his rebuke with flames of fire. So again, the Lord is eventually going to intervene when those nations are fighting one another. As you see, the Lord is gathering all these nations to where? The Middle East. That's where they all going to end up. And they're going to fight basically against America. China, Russia, Iran, the Arab nations, the Hamite nations. Okay? And it also says that the allies of America, they're going to fight against America. They're going to shoot missiles on America. In America, I'm just saying, I ain't saying it's gonna happen. America might just try to shoot missiles somewhere else, but it might fucking land on America. You never know. But missiles gonna be shot all over the world, man. But America is going to be completely obliterated. Okay. As I was getting this scripture out right here, let me see. What does that do with this? There goes Satan. You can hear that noise. He probably can't hear that noise in the background. This is Jeremiah 51. Okay, I got it over here. Jeremiah 51, verse 24. And I will render unto Babylon, which is who? Edom, aka America, and to all the inhabitants of Chaldea, all the evil that they have done in Zion, in your sight, saith Yahweh. Behold, I am against thee, O destroying mountain, saith Yahweh, which destroyeth all the earth. Okay, what scripture comes to mind? Like, this is too easy, man. I ain't gonna hold you, man. This is the spirit of Yahweh Shah. The Lord, he ain't made this thing fucking hard to understand unless you don't have the spirit. This is Revelation 11:18. It says, "And the nations were angry, and thy wrath is come, and the time of the day that they should be judged, and that thou shouldest give reward unto thy servants, the prophets, and to the saints, and them that fear thy name, small and great, and shouldest destroy them, the Edomites, which destroyed the earth." Okay? Which, you know, all other nations, they going into slavery too, and they gonna be destroyed, but we dealing with Esau. It's all about Jacob and Esau, man. You other nations, man, like the Lord said, he don't give a shit about you. He said you're less than nothing. Isaiah 40, the 40th chapter, man. Okay? The Lord is only dealing with his people. Like that whole conflict in over there in the Middle East between the Palestinians and the Israelis, whatever you want to call themselves, or the synagogue of Satan. The Lord don't give a fuck about them. Like I was bringing out this scripture. This is a curse for Amalek. He was never going to have peace in that land. Okay, never. This is Exodus chapter 17 verse 13. And Joshua discomforted Amalek and his people with the edge of the sword. And the Lord said unto Moses, write this for a memorial in a book and rehearse it in the ears of Joshua, for I will utterly put out the remembrance of Amalek from under heaven. Who is Amalek today? The so-called Israelis. Okay, the least of the flock. And Moses built an altar. They just another tribe of Edom. They the top tribe of Esau. And called the name of it Yahweh Nisi. For he said, because Yahweh has sworn that the Lord, the Yahweh, will have war with Amalek from generation to generation. And you look at those Israeli war or those conflicts, they have nothing but wars, man. How did they still land with the Balfour Declaration? Okay, and they have to this day they have not had peace in that land, and the small hats are using what obviously they created, which they knew Hamas, so-called Hamas, was going to attack, which Hamas was created to defend themselves against the gutter rats, man. The whole world is on his side with Esau, but people are waking up, man. Or people have already woken up to who the damn devil is, man. But Esau still has that wool over the people's eyes, man. That covering over the people's eyes where they're blinded. If you look on the comment boards, man, they it's just one sided. They all for what um the Israelis are doing, which is nothing but wickedness, man. Just like, man, let me just keep going. So you're not gonna have peace in that land, okay? It says from generation to generation. Now, let's look up some of the conflicts which Esau, Edom, it says in the scriptures, Psalms 140, 140. Let me get it. Psalms 140. This is a prayer for the protection against the wicked. Psalms 140, verse 1. It says, deliver me, O Yahweh, from the evil man, preserve me from the violent man. He's talking about the wicked, the Edomites, which imagine mischief in their heart. Continually are they gathered together for war. And again, you do a simple process of elimination. Who is always at war, man? Like the scripture says in Revelation 6 and 4, it said he's taken peace from the earth. Okay, what was Esau's blessing? What did he have to do to maintain that blessing? He had to go to war. He had to kill. He had to use his blessing, which is the sword. Okay? It's that damn simple. Again, it's all about Jacob and Esau, man. And what's going on over there in the Middle East is coming over here to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. Which all that shit is a goddamn distraction, man. Don't let it distract you from when Esau comes down upon the Israelites, man. Okay? And it's going to be much, much worse because Esau is going to go all out because he's trying to get that blessing, man. Okay? He's trying to get that birthright and he's going to take it by force. That's why the Lord said we want to take the kingdom by force, man. It's the only way. Okay? It's the only way. This is real quick. He's going to make. Let me just get the scripture. This is Revelation 19 and 11. It says the coming of Yahweh Shah Mashiach, which we was reading over here, a lot of different scriptures. Let me read this, finish this off. It says Isaiah 66 verse 16, for by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead or judge with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many. Okay? Who is he going to slay? That's simple, man. Who is he mainly coming after, man? It says God's vengeance on the nation. Who is number one on that damn list, man? The Edomites. Isaiah 63 and 1. Who is this that cometh from Edom with dyed garments from Basra, America? This that is glorious in his apparel, traveling in his greatness of his strength, I that speak in righteousness, mighty to save. When the Lord comes back, he's going to meet those nations over there in the Middle East. He's going to obliterate them. And as he's moving, he's going to be delivering the elect from the four winds, and he's going to come over here to the Americas. This is everything is going to happen at the same damn time, man. Like the elder apostle Ayadun said, man, the Lord is coming on a reconnaissance mission, man, to destroy the wicked and save his elect, man. And it's going to be a glorious, majestic deliverance and destruction, man. It's going to be a destruction upon the wicked and the 2/3, and deliverance for the elect. Okay, and it's only a remnant is going to be saved, man. Wisdom of Solomon is the 5th chapter. Okay, but this goes into who? Esau, and it says God's vengeance. So Esau, they know these scriptures, man. They know. The small hats know, man. They know, man. They know everything. They know every goddamn thing, man. They know about the chariots. They know about the Lord. They know about the Lord's people. Everything, man. And they want that birthright back. They're not going to get it. It's like his proud ass damn devil Netanyahu talking about something. We will win the war. This is it, baby. You're not going to win, man. Like I said, hopefully this conflict leads to World War III, man. The culmination of World War III, where they actually go to war, man. And as you like going back to these articles, it said that Russia got to choose a side, man. That's Ezekiel 38. It may happen like that, man. Like again, hopefully this is it. You know, again, we at the very very end, man. Okay, the very end. Let me go back to Revelation. Revelation 19:11. It says the coming of Yahweh Shah. And I saw heaven open, and behold, a white horse, and he that sat upon him was called faithful and true, and in righteousness he doeth judge and make war. Okay, and the Lord is coming in a chariot or a so-called UFO or a spaceship. Okay, it tells you that all over the scriptures, man. Let me get that real quick. This is Revelation 1:7. It says, "For behold, Slacker, behold, he cometh with clouds or spaceships, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him," which proves reincarnation, "and all the kindreds of the earth, the other nations, shall well because of him. Even so, Amen." Okay? So you're going to actually witness the Lord's arrival, or the coming of what they said of Christ, or Yahweh Shah HaMashiach, man. You people are going to witness it. It's going to be in your lifetime, in the times that we're living in right now, man. Okay? Right now. So let's see the conflicts. All right, I got it pulled up right here. The list of wars involving Israel, which is going back to Exodus the 17th chapter, man. All in this, all throughout the scriptures, man. Look at this. If they were the real people of the Most High, they wouldn't be in these conflicts. They would have nothing but peace, especially in the land of Israel. This would prove that they not the people of the Most High. And now the thing is that they're gonna have to update this and put Russia, China, etc. They're gonna have to put damn near all the other nations on this list. Okay, they probably it's gonna be destroyed. This page is gonna be destroyed. This website gonna be destroyed. Ain't gonna be no internet here in America. The destruction is gonna be televised elsewhere. So this proves that they are not the people of the Most High, man. This is simple. This is simple mathematics, man. Simple truth right here. Look, it said the truth shall make you free, and it's for the truth's sake. Man, it's fucking saying, man. This is Ezekiel 7 verse, and this happened throughout all our history, you know. And fast forward in the history, you had basically the Amalek, including Ishmael, proclaim the land as their own. And this is Ezekiel 7:24. Wherefore I will bring the worst of the heathen. Who the is that? That's Esau, man. Come on, man. He said the scripture said he's violating the earth, and they shall possess their houses. Who? The Edomites shall possess our house, which is the land of Israel, man. Okay. I will also make the pomp of the strong to cease, and their holy places shall be defiled. And Esau and the other nations, they defiled our land. They defiled our land, man. Destruction cometh, and they shall seek peace, and there shall be none. And there is no peace in that land to this very day. Damn. All right, going back to Psalms 137, verse 8, it says, O daughter of Babylon, which is Edom, who art to be destroyed. So when you see where it says Babylon the Great in the book of Revelation and throughout the Bible, it's referring to today's Babylon, which is America. Who art to be destroyed, happy shall he be that rewardeth thee as thou hast served us. And as you see, as the scripture says, the least of the flock shall draw them out. Okay, this is Jeremiah 50:45. Therefore hear ye the counsel of the Lord Yahweh, that he have taken against Babylon and his purposes, that he have purpose against the land of the Chaldeans, which is America. Surely the least of the flock shall draw them out. And that's what you see unfolding in real time. You're seeing the Amalek is in another conflict, which they declared war, and you already know the U.S. is gonna. They already got their hands in it. Okay, they already got their hands in it, man. So everything is already popping off, man. It's already popping the fuck off, man. It's going to be no more talking, man. We are in a time of war, man. It says, surely he shall make their habitation desolate with them. Okay, so Israel, America being involved with the Amalek's conflict is going to get both of them destroyed. At the noise of the taking of Babylon, the earth is moved by what? The nuclear missiles, and the cry is heard among the nations. The other man, it's over, man. It's over, man. And it's too many scriptures to go into. Though you can throw the whole book at these people, man. Everything is being fulfilled, man. Everything is right on time. And the Lord is hastening the days, man. Like it's just rapid fire. This is Jeremiah 51, verse 25. It says, Behold, I am against thee, O destroying mountain, saith Yahweh, which destroyeth all the earth. And I will stretch out my hand upon thee and roll thee down from the rocks. It's like and make thee a burnt mountain. Okay? So at the end of the day, Babylon the Great, aka America, aka Egypt, aka Sodom and Gomorrah, is going to be destroyed. And again, like the scriptures, they break it all down, man. They break it all down, man. So let me read this little bit of this. It says Netanyahu is drawing the U.S. into war with Iran. The Israeli Prime Minister persistent obsession with the Islamic Republic may finally drag the U.S. into another disastrous regional war. And what do we read, man? It shall make them desolate with them. So America is going to be destroyed in the process. Look at this. This dude is a damn devil, man. Is going to be destroyed in the process for allowing the least of the flock to draw them out. And again, all these other nations are going to jump in, man. Eventually, they're going to jump in. It says Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has spent the past 3 decades sounding the alarm about Iran's nuclear program and threatening to attack the country on countless occasions. Most recently, in September, he said in a speech to the United Nations General Assembly that Iran must face a credible nuclear threat before his office corrected the record to credible military threat. After Hamas attack on October 7th, Netanyahu may finally be able to act on his threats. The gruesome scenes in southern Israel have provided the Israeli Prime Minister with the necessary pretext and international backing for a wider response. And what's happening? They took all the power, the water, all they cutting off everything. Like they said, the siege. And again, that same siege that they're doing over there is gonna be over here, and it's gonna be much worse for you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. Talks about Jacob's trouble, but the elect are going to be saved out of that. And it came as a surprise, man. Just like it's going to come as a surprise for you, for the 2/3. It says Netanyahu, and again the prophets starting off with our elder apostles. They've been warning us. They've been warning us for fucking years, man. They've been coming out on the highways and byways and teaching the scriptures, man, and prophesying. And now, fast forward 2023, everything is right on time, man. Everything is happening. Everything is popping off, man. Everything is unfolding. Everything, the scriptures are coming to life. And the truth is more popular than a lie nowadays. Why? Because we are at the end of the wicked reign of the Edomites and Satan. So yeah, this is. Hold on. Let me read this. It says he declared war and ordered immediate retaliation against Hamas stronghold in Gaza. The Israeli army unleashed a vicious campaign of bombarding on the overpopulated Gaza Strip, killing more than 500 and preparing for a potential land invasion. Netanyahu has not elaborated on the next phase of war, but he received the unconditional support of Western governments. Okay, the least of the flocks to draw them out to do what it takes, as long as it takes to defend Israel. The administration of U.S. President, the administration of U.S. President Joe Biden, has gone even further, providing Israel with more arms and ammunition, dispatching its most modern and sophisticated aircraft carrier, the Ford, along with a number of destroyers to the eastern Mediterranean, and beefing up other forces stationed in the region enough to start World War III. Come on, man. Come on, man. This is too obvious. And they already, pointing the finger at Iran. Okay, boys, that's all in the scriptures, baby. This is Let me go to this one. It says, do not get involved in Israel's crisis. Top U.S. general warns Iran. This is about to pop off, man. All right, so we're gonna read right here. It says we want to send a pretty strong message. We do not want this to broaden, and the idea is for Iran to get that message loud and clear. They are boasting and they're threatening. Brown told a small group of reporters traveling with him to Brussels in his first public comment since being confirmed to the job last month. The U.S. military is surging fresh supply of air defense ammunition and other security assistance to Israel to help it respond to an unprecedented weekend attack by Hamas. On Sunday, the Pentagon announced, and you see the pride of Esau up here, you know, out of the mouth of a nigga, of a sellout. It says on Sunday, the Pentagon announced that it's sending aircraft carrier strike group closer to Israel. It sends a very strong message of support for Israel, but it also sends a strong message of deterrence to contain broadening this particular conflict. Brown said he compared Hamas actions to those of the Islamic State militants. Brown has been the deputy commander of the U.S. Central Command, which oversees military operations in the Middle East and oversaw coalition air operations against Islamic State. No, that's all it says right there. But as you see, the U.S. is threatening Iran to not get involved, and as you go into the scriptures, Iran is going to get involved, and like you see here, it says Russia is going to have to decide. So let's take it to the scriptures over here. This is it says prophecy against God and the future invasion of Israel. It says Ezekiel 30:1, and the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against God in the land of Magog, the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal, and prophesy against it, and say, thus say Yahweh Shem Shah, behold, I am against thee, O God of Magog, O God, the chief prince of Meshach and Tubal, and I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws, and I will bring thee forth and all thy army. And I remember Putin making a comment about a rubber band. You keep pulling that rubber band back, it's going to snap. So we at that time, man. And Esau, America is Babylon the Great, and the Amalekites. They're the aggressors. They're the ones causing these conflicts, man. And eventually, the Russians and China and etc. They going to retaliate. The Hamites, the Persians, the Iranians, the other Arab nations, they're going to retaliate. because Russia is in defense of the other smaller nations. It says, "I will bring thee forth in all thy army, horses," and they already in the war with Ukraine, and it's going to come over here. It's going to spill over to the Middle East. And the horsemen, all of them clothed with all sorts of armor, and even a great company with bucklers and shields, all of them handling swords, Persia, Ethiopia, and Libya with them, all of them shield and helmet, Gomar and all his bands of the house of Togarmah of the north quarters and all his bands, and many people with thee. Be thou prepared and prepare thyself, thou and all thy company that are assembled unto thee, and be thou a guard unto them. Okay, so they got to defend the smaller nations, man. Okay, and that's what's going to happen. At the many days thou shalt be visited, in the latter years thou shalt come into the land that is brought back from the sword, and is gathered out of many people against the mountains of Israel, which have been always waste, but it is brought forth out of the nations, and they shall dwell safely, all of them. So I'm gonna stop right there and do a part two to this. Hopefully, this lesson was or this video was edifying. Until next time, I say shalom.